Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. Just check my mic. Yeah, it's fine. I'm paranoid about that mic. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. We're going to do two from the Energy Oracle deck. Hope you had a great week. Thank you for being here and thank you for your amazing support. I actually had a comment from somebody who said, what an incredible channel and support you have. The people that comment on your channel are incredible and so friendly and lovely. And I was like, I know, I'm so lucky. Anyway. Ooh, that's very nice. First card is out. I will show you them, obviously. One more for Taurus, please. One more for Taurus, please, and thank you. Ooh, do like a bit of Archangel Michael. Okay, you've got door to value. It's like an opportunity opening up. It's kind of like one door opens, one door closes, another door opens, I should say. Some sort of financial value there to that too. The golden villages on the other side. It's lovely. It's like a door opening up of abundance. We do have the first chakra, Archangel Michael, here to remind us that we do need to remain grounded, though. Maybe there's some sort of opportunity coming next week that is just going to make you think, oh, yes. However, Archangel Michael is here to say, right, just don't get too carried away. It's very exciting, though. I mean, who wouldn't want that? He represents our root chakra, which is our first chakra, which is about stability, staying grounded, secure. Maybe that door to value is offering you that too, that's some sort of financial stability coming in. Oh, I love this for you, Taurus. So we're going to go straight into the tarot reading now. And we are using the Light Seers deck. Got a new deck coming today, which I can't wait to use. I think it's the Star Crystal Tarot. Anyway, no, not Star. I can't remember. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, what's your general energy? 5 of Wands. Interesting. Opportunity, yeah, the Chariot. Challenge, Judgment. Queen of Swords, what you don't see coming. And the Moon is in your advice and outcome. 3 major arcanas here, out of 5. So the 5 of Wands is a very competitive energy. It's people around you who are a bit egotistical, a bit fighting, a bit argumentative, just not on the same page as you. It's also a very competitive energy. I wonder if it's them telling you to be a bit more competitive. Stop letting everybody else do it. Stop giving everybody else the recognition, because we have got Judgment here as a challenge for you. We will clarify, but that's what the feeling I'm getting from that. The Chariot is your opportunity. Yeah, look, there's an opportunity for you to get in the driving seat, for you to be have that competitive element. I always think with the Chariot also, I get the feeling from it that somebody needs to get into that driving seat to make those horses come back together and in alignment, because you can see they're in 2 different directions there, and this is really, I suppose it's representing adversity, and that you can actually still battle on even through adversity. So your adversity would be that, you being in the driving seat, you shining. This is, again, I was just going to say, this is your time, but Judgment is your challenge, and Judgment is saying, get out of that box, think outside the box. It's your time to shine. It's your time, whether this is a relationship or in a job. I do feel perhaps more work related, because it's Wands. Wands are usually to do with our work, our careers, our passions even. Maybe there's something you want to start up as a side hustle that It's going to make you good money. Bring you that stability. But for some reason, there's a lack of belief in yourself with this Judgment card being here. A lack of you thinking, oh, I don't know, the Eight of Swords energy. Is it the right time? I'm not sure. Will I want to say, will I fit in? Because it's almost like you don't want to shine. You're a bit afraid of it. And maybe that's a little bit of lack of self-belief, because the Queen of Swords is here as what you don't see coming. Now, the Queen of Swords, she is like, she does not even, that doesn't even enter her head that, she's not good enough, or she's very forthright. She's very truth. She's a truth seeker. Swords are our mental suit. So it's about our logic, our way of thinking, our ideas, the way we look at things. Now, the Queen of Swords is very matter of fact. Whether there's somebody coming in, it could be a manager, just reminding you, maybe giving you that push. They can see your worth. Only you can't hear. She may be giving you that opportunity to get in the driving seat. Don't let it pass you by. The moon is your advice and outcome. Now, the moon is a very dreamy energy. It's also about being very confused. As an advice card, I would take it that look, she's drowning here. She's literally being pushed under, isn't she? Again, I want you to be popping up. That's your advice. It's like, shine. It is your time to shine. There's the moon shining there for you. Swim up to the surface. Be seen. For some reason, you are, for whatever reason, I feel you are feeling like something's weighing you down. Maybe she's got something, a heavy object there, just weighing her underneath that water. Is there some sort of emotional something there weighing you down? But anyway, we'll clarify. The advice of that would be, get it off your chest. Five of Wands is clarified by death and rebirth. Got to put an end to this, perhaps. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Before I say anything, let's get some more out. Yeah, thank you. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. I'm still sticking with, you need to be more competitive. You need to put an end to the lack of belief. There's something needs to come to an end. Maybe you've just bobbed along on the surface. Do you know what I mean? But it's now, there's something happening where you're being forced into like having some sort of recognition, or you're forced into getting put outside your comfort zone. I mean, Taurus, you are attributed to the pentacles in the suit, and pentacles are very slow energy, very grounded, very relaxed. It's like that's got to come to an end for some reason. And I feel it's because you've got an opportunity here to get outside your comfort zone, because you've got the Two of Wands. This is my should I, shan't I card. It's like, oh, I know, I like sitting here in the comfort of my own, what I know. However, there is a big wide world out there, and I need to be making more plans. And you know that. You just need a little push. I believe also whatever you do is something that you truly love. Because you've got the Ace of Cups. Cups are our emotions, our relationships too. It can be somebody you're doing it with that you absolutely love. You'd love to do it. Maybe you're afraid to speak up and say, what do you think about this idea? Shall we do it together? The Chariot is about you taking the reins. Attributed to Cancer. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Chariot here for Taurus, please and thank you? So if there's something you're thinking of doing, it's like next week is the opportunity for you to start instigating it. Clarified by the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Fool. One more, please and thank you for Taurus. Do you know what? I just did Aries reading and they got a double star, the double major arcana. You've got double Chariot. Now, when we get the doubles, even more so on a major arcana, it's the universe saying, I mean what I say. We are trying to push you. Do not miss this opportunity because you've got the Fool. The Fool is a new journey. This is the take that leap of faith energy. This is that, you know, not having any baggage, that lovely, you know, carefree. Forget what's gone on in the past. Forget how you feel. There's like a new energy, a new wave of energy coming over you. You do have the Seven of Wands. So this is a card to say, also, look at you sitting in the driving seat, literally. Again, with that Chariot card, look at you sitting there, sticking to your guns, sticking to those plans. Never mind these people here. And I feel like these are these people here too. The Five of Wands, they're trying to go, oh, look at, hang on a minute, what's going on with Taurus? And you're sitting there going, yeah, just take a look. Look at me. Because I'm, and she's, again, with that card, it's her, like, ignoring the naysayers. She's like, no, and there is an opportunity for you to do that. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to believe in yourself as well, ignoring your naysayers inside of you, because you've got judgment as a challenge. I feel like you are afraid to come out of yourself a little bit. And again, maybe it's a work situation, a relationship, whatever it is, it's lack of self-belief, maybe. Oh my gosh, I've got loads turned over there. Somebody did ask actually on a comment earlier last week saying, why don't I take them all out when they land? And I just go with my intuition. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. In this instance, I've taken the two. And the others, they're just too many. It will just really, and I always think if they want to come out, they'll come out again, won't they? But again, I just trust my intuition, which is what tarot is also about. One more, please, and thank you for Taurus. Very much, oh my gosh, it very much depicts what I've just said here. You got the Four of Cups. This is my oomph card. This is like, oh, same day, same thing over and over again. But as a challenge, I feel like you're actually, that is what you're used to and that is what you're enjoying. You know, that this Judgment card as a challenge is like, you know, no, I don't want to shine. I don't want to get out. But you feel like, you know, you're in such a set routine that I think a little bit of you knows that that needs to change, because you've got a cup coming in here as an opportunity there. And it's like you're ignoring it, but you do know in your heart of hearts that things need to change. Because you've got the Five of Cups. And this is holding on to, this is about loss, regret and disappointment. But I don't know if it's a disappointment in anybody else other than yourself. Again, I feel like there's a lack of even love for yourself here. You've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, again, is maybe that you're not getting enough rest in order to look at things from a clearer point of view. You're also protecting your heart here a little bit too much, maybe. Maybe that's why the Judgment card is a challenge for you. It's like, no, look, I'm quite happy snuggled up in my nest. I'm quite happy nobody's seeing me with my heart all nice and mended there, look. But the Queen of Swords is here. Oh dear, I love the Queen of Swords. Now, whether that's the energy coming in for you or a person, if it's a person, they would be just so forthright, very assertive, but they know their worth. Oh my gosh, does she know her worth? She doesn't put up with any, self-doubt. She's really, maybe there's something coming in where, if we get the Page of Pentacles, maybe that's them saying you need to perhaps, if this is the case, if you are self-doubt, if you do feel like this, and I do feel that that's what it is, just download some books on whatever platform you use. There's loads of free YouTube, like Mel Robbins. Oh my gosh, I know I mention her quite a lot, but she's really inspirational. She's really matter of fact as well. What she says is actually achievable too, in the tiniest steps. But anyway, why are you here, Queen of Swords? I always said if she had a job, she would be a divorce lawyer. She's the Knight of Swords. Wanting to push you, that is for sure. What other cards do we need to clarify this Queen of Swords? You got the Five of Wands. Justice. The Queen of Swords is here to say, yes, get those competitive pants on. Get yourself out there. You can't beat them, join them and shine from it. And I think you will. There's an element of that too. I feel like there's somebody who's really overpowering, or an energy that's really overpowering for you. And you're just, for some reason, you're like, oh, you're afraid of it almost. But you know that you shouldn't be. You know you need to push yourself because you've got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is, don't just sit there and think about it. Don't just sit there and, I'm going to sound a bit negative here, but don't just sit there and moan about it. Do something about it. Because the Knight of Swords, he's the fastest knight in the deck. He's like, right, I'm going to put my words into action now, and I'm going to do it now. And there's not going to be a moment to think, any self-doubt coming in. There's no time for that. And then we've got Justice. This is about balancing things out. Also, there's something to do with getting to the bottom of a matter. Maybe you do need to seek out some truth in somebody or a situation. And that's why the Queen of Swords is here. Maybe there is some sort of legal matter going on here too. But it's like, if that is, awful, awful energy. If it is legal, I've personally gone through a divorce, so I know what a battle that can feel like. And it just brings you down. But this is like saying, no, come on, get back to you. Or just, get out. Don't let them trample all over you. The Moon is here as advice and outcome. Moon is attributed to Pisces. It's odd, isn't it? I actually feel confused over that card, and that is the meaning of the card. So I don't know if there's some sort of confusion. Maybe it's going to leave you feeling a little bit confused, but the good thing about the Moon is it does highlight things. Again, you've got adversity there. I'm very drawn to the two dogs, like either side. It's like they're split in the middle. They're split. They're on different pathways. They're on different... I want to say that they're the same but different. And the same with the horses. Are you dealing with two energies that are split? And it just leaves you feeling so confused. Now the Hierophant came out for Aries like this. Interesting. And one more, please. Ooh. Now, I'll tell you that when I was just shuffling then, the tower did flip over, but along with about 8 other cards, and I ignored it. And the tower was at the top. And guess what's come out? The tower. There's big change, but there needs to be big change. Change it up is what I'm hearing. Change it up. The Four of Pentacles, if you're worried about money, this is, to me, saying that you will have that control over the finances. Or maybe you'll go back to controlling the finances. Maybe this is what this is about. Because the Four of Pentacles, like, she's keeping her pentacles close to her heart there. It could mean also that you're being very protective over your finances. And maybe that's what you need to be looking at here too. That door to value. It could be that literally one door closes, another door opens. And it has to do with financial stability. And then we have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant, as I said with Aries, it has many different meanings. It can mean marriage. It can mean divorce. It's all about, so basically it's about high levels of commitment and as to the church. But it's also about thinking outside the box. You know, our traditional way of thinking. Maybe this moon energy is confusing you because you're being forced to think a little bit outside what you would normally think. And maybe this is all what this is all about, pushing you outside your comfort zone. Let's see, we are doing an oracle card from Rebecca Campbell, the Rose Oracle. Haven't used these for a very long time, but they are just so beautiful. Anyway, what other messages here for Taurus, please, and thank you. Something is pushing you outside your comfort zone, but you need to. You need to shine, Taurus. Oh my gosh. It says healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's time to soften. Now, it's time to soften. I feel that with you, it's time for you to shine as opposed to soften. However, it's probably meaning don't be quite so harsh on yourself. It's time to soften from within. Trust the process. You're not broken. You're not broken. Which is how you feel here. They are. So I hope you enjoyed that, Taurus. Before I go, can I ask a really big favour? I've got a friend who runs a tarot channel and she's incredible. And I don't know why. She's just not getting out there. But her readings are they're very different to what I do. So I know you'll love them. She's just done one on what person or situation doesn't serve you and what to do about it. Now, the way she does her readings, they're funny. They're entertaining. They're also got a very serious element and a very lovely, comforting, advising element to it. She's a mental health nurse, and so she brings her knowledge into it too, her experience, and that's what tarot is all about too. So I'll link her channel in the description box below if you don't mind taking a quick look when you get a moment. I would be really, really grateful, and I know she would too. So anyway, thanks for watching, Taurus. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you soon.